One by one, they land. The Marines and these F-18 Hornets have a record on their mind.
We are going to shoot for 15 and anything 14 or higher, we'll take that as a victory.
The Marines training on Tinian for Forager Fury 2 tried to break a record Thursday for arrested landings on Westfield Runway at Tinian Airport.
An arrested landing is essentially an emergency procedure in which an aircraft is brought to a stop at a very rapid rate of deceleration. So the aircraft is outfitted with a tailhook, and similar to a landing aboard an aircraft carrier, comes in, drops the hook, which catches a cable that spans the runway.
The equipment overheated and they had other technical issues, and they were not able to break the record, but they certainly were on track for it, according to one officer. They got 7 arrested landings done in 25 minutes.
Perfect scenario meant that we could accomplish 20 traps in 1 hour. Those variables, including temperature, gear wear, things of that nature, you can never rely on mechanics. You can rely on good training in your Marines, but sometimes mechanical failure just factors in, and that's unfortunately what occurred today. We were well on pace to break the record. At one point we were at 20 minutes with 7 traps. So we were there, and we were doing very well. Had all the faith and confidence in my Marines that they could have continued at that pace safely. But at one point the gear overheated, had to take a pause there, let the radiators cool the gear.
But Dine was thrilled with the speed of his team.
Total elapsed time between one arrestment and clearing him out of the gear, the retract time, and getting it back up and rigged in boots. And at one point they were running 74 seconds, which is pretty darn good.
One of those responsible for the quick action is Corporal Benjamin Romulus.
I'm ready for this. I've been here before. I know what to expect, so just look at the deck coordinator and the Staff Sergeant Moreno, and just pay attention to what they give me and what they tell me to do. And it's a lot of thoughts going through your mind, but just got to do the mission and do what you were trained to do.
Romulus says it took 3 days to set up the equipment, where he was boot runner during the testing.
And I get the go-ahead from the deck coordinator, who was Sergeant Rodriguez or Sergeant Granlund, and I would get the okay. I'd run across, grab the boots, pitching weight, and then he would tell me either or to place him back in or to take him off the runway.
Here's how the operation worked.
The arresting gear is manned by 5 personnel. We've got boot runners, got the deck coordinator, and he coordinates the actions on the gear. We've got 2 engine operators, and like the name implies, they monitor the engines and operate the engines for retract. And then we've got a point man out there that communicates with the pilot via hand and arm signals once he's successfully caught an arrestment.
Other Marines training on Tinian got a chance to check out the action from the hill near the runway.
It was awesome. I actually enjoy the aircraft. Watching them take off and land. It's surprising to me to actually get the opportunity to do this out here.
Tinian Mayor Ramon de la Cruz stopped by during the operation. He is impressed with the Marines' work ethic and their choice to train on Tinian.
We're patriotic, right? We're supposed to join the United States of America in our national defense. So this is something that's very exciting for the community. New attraction for the island.
It should be noted, commercial landings at Tinian Airport were not stopped for the operation.